Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are going through the book, The 44 Laws of Peace, and we are on law number 2, strive to understand, not debate. Debate can be a healthy activity if you are engaging with someone who is open to reflecting on ideas with which they disagree. Unfortunately, most people are uncomfortable being challenged and, despite the best logic, tighten up their grip on their beliefs when threatened. This type of behavior makes for a useless interaction, a lot of talking and no listening. Instead, work to understand where the person is coming from, especially if it's a friend or family member. For some, it's hard to listen to someone they disagree with without trying to convince that person of their own opinion. They must let you know that they are right and you are wrong, because otherwise, it's a thankless way of engaging in conversations. No gotchas or I told you so's to feed their ego. And so tiny disagreements turn into huge arguments that could have been avoided if just one person worked to understand the other. There is no need to debate over every disagreement. Pick your battles wisely. Most disagreements are over trivial matters that you don't need to fight to the death over. Instead of convincing someone that they are wrong, work to understand their process. Suspend your bias and try to see things from the other person's reasoning. Besides, if you're confident in your own reasoning, then there's no need to feel threatened when disagreed with. In fact, it presents an opportunity to test and strengthen your logic. Understand, if your goal is to convince someone of your position, you've already lost because most people can't be convinced they're wrong. Your goal then should be to understand their position. Can you even be sure if they're wrong without first understanding their reasoning? Go a step further and come together where you connect, and you will have won 2 times over. First, in better understanding your friend, and second, by keeping your sanity. Realize too that we are all guilty of being hard headed at one time or another. Think about this next time you're in a disagreement with someone. It's possible that you're the one being hard headed. That was another good reading. And I can say that I have a friend who taught me to say, you might be right. And since I've been using that logic of you might be right, I'll even start a conversation thinking they might be right so that I listen better and not committed to having my point proven. And sometimes just being okay with listening. Maybe even if I listen and understand and I still disagree, not feeling like I have to make sure they understand my point and just being okay with that. And I could tell you it is a more peaceful way to live than always feeling like I need to be heard. Just learning how to be the one who listens and understands and not feeling like I always need to be understood. And I love how the reading says about how most people have conversations to feed their ego, to be able to say that you're wrong, I'm right. And when you realize that that's the way a lot of people have conversations, you realize that a waste of time to even try to sincerely communicate with someone who's just trying to be right. So just let them be right. Anyway, so that was good. And I hope you guys got something out of it. Tomorrow, we are on law number 3, listen to listen. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.